Thank you, Kate.
Hello, everyone. Good evening, Mayor Byrne, councillors and citizens of Marrickville. Thank you for allowing me to speak against the boycott of Israel this evening. My name is Kate Varnon and I am a Marrickville Council ratepayer. I'm here to call for the global boycott, divestment and sanctions campaign against Israel to be rescinded. I moved to Marrickville from the eastern suburbs 7 years ago, specifically to be in a multicultural, diverse and liberal area. As we have witnessed in recent months, this move by the council has divided the local community, upset residents who were not consulted, stirred negative emotions and prompted inflammatory actions. If the BDS affects the local community in such a clearly negative manner, I ask you to consider how it will affect the relationship between global communities. I was shocked when I learnt in January that the council had adopted a resolution to support the principles of a global BDS campaign and boycott Israel. My initial reaction was, how can a local council boycott an entire overseas country? This has been a very valid question raised by politicians, residents and the media during the past few months. I ask you to reconsider your stance and take the opportunity to rescind the boycott and replace it with a peaceful, productive action instead. I do not believe the BDS is a desirable or reasonable way to pursue peace in the Middle East. In writing this speech, I found myself researching the definition of peace. To me, peace is not a concept or a feeling, it is an action born of respect and compassion. Among the many definitions, peace is the non-warring condition of a nation, a treaty between antagonistic nations and a state of mutual harmony between people or groups, especially in personal relations. The BDS inspires none of these things. It is a document with a complex, questionable history that works against the very notion of peace. It does not strengthen relations, nor does it encourage dialogue or communication. It divides and separates with an aim to disempower and humiliate. The BDS creates a climate of tension, distrust, fear and contempt, none of which are positive emotions that work towards peaceful outcomes. Even if the council can find a way to implement the boycott without penalising ratepayers, damage can be caused by its misguided agenda. I ask you, instead of taking a minimal, severe or symbolic in-principle stance, why not choose to take a peaceful one? I propose Marrickville Council, other councils and residents of Australia to focus their energy on supporting peace projects between Israel and Palestine, such as Parents Circle, a world precedent where bereaved families, half Israeli and half Palestinian, embark on a joint reconciliation mission, and Combatants for Peace, a binational movement of Israelis and Palestinians who lead a non-violent struggle against the occupation and support a peaceful two-state solution. Leichhardt Council is a good example of a fellow municipality that has chosen to support an award-winning joint Palestinian-Israeli environmental project, Comet ME, which focuses on renewable energy, I've almost finished, and training programs that will help build capacity and allow for a skills transfer. I reckon you want to hear the end. If you give, no, sorry. If
Last sentence.
Okay.
Last sentence.
Okay, excuse
me, order.
Yes, listen to her. Thank you.
I've asked her to get to her last sentence. Thank you.
Councillors, I ask you to seriously reconsider your previous stance and urge you to withdraw your support. It is not too late to do the right thing, not only for local residents, but also for productive and peaceful international relations. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kate. Thank you, Kate.